it so hard to say the same thing? Are you so weak to say the same thing? Burn a hole into your apprehensiveness and let the wildfire shine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming with my new camera. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would know that my sister's boyfriend gave me a camera, and he gave me a Canon EOS Rebel T2i. So this camera doesn't have like the flip out screen. So right now I'm trying to film, but I can't really see myself, so if this is out of focus or I look weird and all that, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna film with this new camera. Right now I have a mirror behind it trying to like see, but it's not really working out. So hopefully I'll get better at filming with this camera. I have to get a few stuff so I can connect it to my laptop and tra-la-la. Anyway, this video is about my hair again. Yes, another hair video. So I decided to do a video telling you guys about my hair my hair journey, how much trauma it has been through. And yeah, so I'm starting from when I first started YouTube. When I first started YouTube, I had a curly weave. I would insert a picture here of it, and I had that for about 2 months, and this was the first time that I had a weave. Well, before the curly weave I had a short kind of wavy straight-ish weave. That didn't last for too long. I think I had that for less than a month. I also insert the picture of that hair. I wore that to my Form 6 grad and I looked great. I felt great. I was like, wow, this is so cool, because I always wore braids before, so this was like the first time I was wearing weave, and that was like 2 years ago, because I started making YouTube videos about 2 years ago. So yeah, I didn't know how to take care of weave, how to take care of my hair under the weave and all that. So I had the straight weave, then the curly weave, and when I put in the curly weave, the girl that did it for me, she was amazing. She put in that weave and that weave did not budge. It didn't, like, I had hair growth and the weave was like still close to my scalp. It was unbelievable. She did that weave so good. She did so good. It was so hard for me to take it out. I think I left it too long. I'm not too sure if you should put weave for 2 months, but I had that curly weave for 2 months and I definitely put it in too long. When I did the weaves, I did straighten like the front of my hair and the back, so though the straighten parts did get a lot of damage, and it did get like the weave, I didn't know how to take care of the weave, so my natural straightened hair got matted with the weave. So when I took out the curly weave, it was like so matted, like matte. Like I've never seen hair like that before. Well, hair on my head like that before. So I had to like cut a piece of my hair. It was really traumatic. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? But I loved having curly hair so much. But weave is really expensive too, by the way. So after the curly weave, I put in like this curly weave, but it wasn't as curly like that. It was like a loose curl, and I didn't like how it looked because I wanted like the hairstyle with the bang, like, you know when you have curly hair and it's like a bang and it's like a bob kind of thing. I wanted that hairstyle, and that weave wasn't good for that. And then after that weave, I put in another curly weave, but it wasn't as full as the first curly weave. After the 2 month weave, I did the other 2 sets of weave. The first loose curly one, I didn't have that in for long. I probably had it in like for a week because I didn't like how it looked. And then I put in this other curly one and I dyed that blonde. I do have a video with that blonde kind of curly weave, and I will insert a picture here. That one I think I had for about a month, but it wasn't as curly as not curly, not as full as the first curly weave, so that one didn't last too long because I don't really like having thin hair. Then after that I went back to braids. Yeah, I did go back to braids, and I put in braids for about a year after that, and my hair grew a lot. The one thing I love about my hair is that it grows really fast. Like the straight parts grew out really fast, so like they grew out and it broke. So but for some reason the front of my hair was still good. It was like the same length as the middle where I didn't straighten, so it grew really fast. So I love that about my hair. And then in December last year I decided to try the natural hair thing, and I did that for about 3 months. No, more than 3 months. December, January, February. I did that for about like 4 to 5 months, and I did put in braids in between. I had a kind of gold blonde weave braids, and I also did faux locks. And then in May of this year I went mad and I cut my hair. It was super short. I went into the picture hair. It was super short. It was like, it's like this short. It was unbelievably short. I was crazy and I cut my hair, and then after I cut it was like, oh my gosh, I need to do braids like now. So I put in faux locks, but my parents didn't like the faux locks because of the length and the color. I wouldn't take a picture here. I did have a picture of it on Instagram, but I think I took it down. And so I had the faux locks in for not even a day. So I put it in, and the same night I took it out because it was really heavy too, and I didn't like that. My parents didn't like it, and chalala. So the next day I put in like a twist braids. I don't even know what you call it, that type of braid, but I'll put a picture. I insert the picture here, and I kept that for about 2 months, which is not, I don't think you should have braids for very long, but because was it even 2 months? It wasn't not 2 months, it was 1 month. But yeah, sometimes I keep in braids for really long, and it's not good for your hair to keep it in really long. So I had that in for a month because I was in New York and stuff. And then when I went back home in Trinidad, I did box braids by a girl named Patrice Woods. I found her on the Trinidad and Tobago natural hair page. Is it Trinidad and Tobago? No, Caribbean. I think it's Caribbean natural hair page. I'll link it down in the description bar, and I would also put all the places where I did my hair and stuff down in the description box. She did a really good job. I love experimenting with my hair. I think next time I would do like one color instead of having blonde and brown, even though the blonde and brown looks good. But yeah, I think I want to try one color next time. I used to do one color a lot, like since I was like 10 I've been putting in braids, so I did one color for a very long time. So that's why I have been doing a lot of blonde in my hair now. But I think I want to go back to just one color, one dark color. I kind of miss how I look to one dark color. And now, well, I came to New York, and the box braids are pretty heavy, and it was like after a point I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to take this out now. After like sometime I have the braids in, so that's what happened to me. So I took it out, and then my hair was super short, and I went by my godmother's hairdresser, and she texturized my hair. So right now my hair is texturized, which is not natural at all, but I did the natural hair thing, and I did make a video on how I feel about my natural hair. I'll link it down in the description bar. But yeah, I just like experimenting with my hair and trying new things and seeing what I could do with my hair. So I will grow out my hair again and probably be natural again, but right now I'm really liking the texturized hair because it's easier to manipulate. And I am very upset that I cut my hair now because my natural hair was literally like this short and I texturized it and it's like this long now. So because of the shrinkage, it was this short, of course. So I'm thinking, if I didn't cut my hair in me, how long would my hair been if I texturized it with that length? So I'm really upset kind of right now, but that's okay. I guess it will grow back. That's what I keep telling myself, that it will grow back and it's okay that it's short. And I really did a butcher. I cut it myself and I butchered my hair. Like this at the back, this side is longer than this side and it's butchered, but whatever. I can't be bothered sometimes. It's like whatever, especially since I'm in New York right now and nobody really knows me. I could just do whatever. Like they're never gonna see me again, so that's good. And yeah, if you have any more questions about my hair, please leave it please comment down below. I hope you like this little talk about my hair, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.